Happy Monday, church. So glad to be with you on this beautiful Monday. Today is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and we will be glad in it. I hope you're glad today. I hope you're grateful today. In fact, I want to speak to you a little bit about being grateful. Over there in Luke chapter 17, verses 11 through 18, Jesus talks about meeting 10 lepers and they come to him and ask him to heal them. Have mercy on us. Have pity on us, Lord. And he says, if you go show yourself to the priest, you will be healed. And so on their way, one of them realizes that he has been healed. And when he realizes this, he goes back and he thanks Jesus for healing him. The other 9 do not, but he does. And he is grateful. For it changed his life. It made him whole and complete. He was grateful. I wonder how many of us are grateful today. I wonder how many of us realize the blessings we have. I want to tell you about a gentleman. His name was Gene, and I had the privilege of being his pastor. Gene was a little bit older when I became his pastor, and Gene only had 2 fingers on his right hand. And one day I asked him, Gene, how come you only have 2 fingers on your right hand? And he said, Pastor, I want to tell you the story. He said, when my youngest daughter was getting ready to go to college, I wanted her to go to a Nazarene university. I wanted her to be a part of the Nazarene University, and we did not have the funds. We did not have the resources. There was no way for her to go. And me and Kathleen, his wife, began to pray and pray about a miracle that would take place. And we just felt like for her salvation and her well-being, that it was important that she go to a Nazarene University. And so as they begin to pray and call out to God, and one day he was at work, and at work he worked with heavy equipment, and there was an accident. And on that day, he lost those 3 fingers. And a couple weeks later, after some surgeries, after some things that were taking place, the insurance company came to him and said, because of the loss of those 3 fingers, we are going to give you X amount of dollars. Gene began to cry and to weep. Gene began to tell me that the exact amount of money that he needed to send his youngest daughter to a Nazarene University was what they paid him for losing these 3 fingers. He says, Pastor, I was so grateful to the Lord. I said, Gene, but you lost 3 fingers. How could you be grateful? How could you be praising God? How could you? He said, Pastor, I prayed. Lord, whatever it takes, however your will to be done, Lord, whatever you need to do, I'm willing and open. Just do it. And he said, Pastor, how could I not be grateful? It's exactly what we needed. On this Monday, I wonder how grateful you and I are. Oh, I want to choose to be grateful even when the circumstances aren't great, because our God is still a great God, and he hears and he answers prayer. On this Monday, let's choose to be grateful. You are loved and you are prayed for.